Good fucking day, everybody. How are we all doing? I'm doing fine. I just got a haircut today. So, we're back to short. We hadn't cut it for like 2 months, so it was about time that we did. Holy shit. Today, big quest. Big quest coming up. We're gonna do Monkey Madness 2 today, which I'm very excited for because it opens up maniacal monkeys, and I would love to get some better ranged and magic levels so we can actually start doing some more CG. We can start doing Zolra and some other stuff. So we've been working pretty hard to get to this part. As you might see, we are not at 69 Slayer yet. So we're not going to start with the quest, but we are currently on a Basilisk Night task. So we might be getting a jaw today. Probably not, but I mean, we could. So I am excited for that. Also, completing that Basilisk Night is either going to get us very close or just to 69. And we did like half the task yesterday already, which got us to this part. So I think it would line up perfectly. Finishing that task, we get to 69 or close to. We did a lot of glass blowing yesterday, went all the way from 66 crafting to 73. We did that during work. So yeah, we did some work today on the account. We're going to do the Basilisk Knights with range because I have access to the Sunlight Hunter crossbow. And I don't feel like my stats are really good to do it with melee just yet. I would have to have a little bit higher defense and attack, I feel. So, I'm just going to do it with range. Hopefully get a jaw. And we're going to jump straight into Monkey Madness 2. And hopefully by the end of the day, we will have access to the monkeys. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to get a little bit more bolts. I have about 1,000 in the bank, but by my calculations, I would need about 1,300 to get through the rest of the task, even with the backpack on. Just by the amount that I was losing while doing the task, because we're not killing them very fast. I'll be honest about that. But I didn't want to skip the task and you know, maybe get a worse one even, while this one also has such a high possible upgrade. So that's why I wanted to do as much of the task before stream as possible. So we did that last night. Like I said, I did about half the task. Reason being, if we had to do it all day on stream, it would probably take us most of the stream. So we didn't want to do that, obviously. I think I'm gonna... I think I should be okay-ish. If I catch this dude... and drag him onto the trap. Perfect. Now let's cut these down. All right, 240 bolts. I think on top of the about, I think it's close to 1100 that we have. We should be fine. We should be fine. I went in with 1500 and I was able to do half the task. Ended up with about 500 left. So, yeah. I'm thinking we should be getting very close. 1287 bolts. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Now, one thing first that we gotta do as well. Do we have any more moonlight moths? We do not. We're gonna catch a couple. No worries. We don't actually have to do the what are they called? The meats, because we farmed meats by doing this. We brought our meat pouch. We got a shitload of raw sunlight antelope, so we can combine those with the potions as well. It's kind of multitasking with that one. So now all we need to do, we just catch, I'm thinking like maybe 3 inventories worth. We'll combine them with the hunter meats real quick and we'll get on with the task. You know what I'm also excited for? Where if we get to 75 crafting, which shouldn't take too long, we would be able to boost up to 80 to get a glory. And then we can at least use that. I'm not gonna do that today on stream. I don't think I have time for that, but and we can at least use the glory until we get to 85. So then we can boost up to get a fury. And then it's just basically getting through the rest of the crafting grind while I'm working. Because I figured out I'm always trying to min-max my XP gains. Like if my body did not need sleep, I'd probably, you know, be grinding all day and all night. But what I do is I work in sales, so I go door to door and I sell people subscriptions or ask them to support charities basically. And what I figured out is between every door and like my little pitch of like a couple 30 seconds, like 95% of the people that you speak to in a day are not going to subscribe to that charity you're working for, but that's fine. The 5% is what makes it like worth it money wise. So that do, I mean, 5% that do. So, but like, so most of the doors that you'll be knocking on, they'll either not open up or they will just, you know, refuse and tell you like, nah, sorry, I'm not interested. But I noticed that between every door that I ring or knock on, I could do a full inventory of glass blowing. So I was trying to min-max my XP during work. I just kept my phone open in my pocket all the time. And I was just literally blowing glass, one inventory at a time between every door. Now, I went up all the way from 66 crafting to 73 in a single day by doing that while I was at work. So I figured if I have to work 3 days a week, I could probably go burn through my whole crafting grind all the way up to 87 fairly quick. And I don't even have to spend any time on stream doing it. So I think like maybe give me a week, maybe 2 weeks, we're going to be 87. And we should be able to boost up to 92 for an anguish. Provided, obviously, we get a Zenite shard. So that's going to be 3 items that we are then able to get. I'm thinking Tormented Bracelets. Actually, no, Tormented Bracelet, you have to be 94. Like base level, and then boost to 95, I believe. Oh, fuck, I'm already full. And then there's just we need to really mine a lot more sand and stuff to get to 93 for the torture. But at least we can pretty much do anguish level with the stuff that we have banked right now. So that's gonna be nice. All right, bank, butterfly. Oh. The reason we're catching these mobs is because it's just like for Slayer tasks, I would not advise anybody who plays Ironman to ever use regular prayer pots because you're just going to burn through them so quick, especially on a Basilisk Slayer task, for example, where the kill times are so slow. Pardon me. And these are pretty much free. You just pick them up in the Hunter Guild. They're a two dose prayer potion. 22 prayer per dose, so you get about 44 prayer per potion. And only takes a little bit of time to grab them. But I've been using these for pretty much every activity up until this point. So I've been saving up basically all my prayer potions with some exceptions since I started playing this account. I'm saving all those prayer potions for when we get to end game. And I would like to say that we will never run out by doing that, but I have a feeling we still will be. But at least we're going to be supplied for a while. You know what I would like to know, actually? I have super strength and super attack potions from these butterflies as well. Not these ones, but different ones. I would like to know if there's a ranged boost. I don't actually know if there's a ranged boosting potion. Or butterfly. Let me look that up, actually. Ranged boosts, butterfly, OSRS. Butterfly stat boosts. Okay. Apparently there isn't one. That's alright. Alright, we'll do one more inventory. We'll make the potions real quick and we'll get on with the Slayer task. It'd be... How fucking awesome would it be if we get a jaw on our actual first Basilisk Slayer Basilisk Knight task. I also unlocked something else that's really gonna help us. I'll show you that in a second. Once we finish this inventory. Because Basilisk, or Brass Locked, I should say, is not the only thing that we unlocked off stream. We've been doing quite a lot of Slayer. Close to getting another prayer level, another magic level. I like all of that. And another HP level. So I think we're going to be 108 combat very soon. Our hunter's getting up there as well. I think once we do MM2, there's going to be a couple things that we're going to be doing off stream. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. God damn it. So, as I was going to say, one of the things we're going to be completing our void set. We already have enough points to do, I think, top and bottom. So we need to get helmets, and then I don't think there's boots, just hands. So helmet and hands. Probably going to start with Ranger first. Alright, that's a full inventory. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then we're going to be really spamming Wretchins. Because we have... we're close to 83 Hunter. So we can do 5 traps since we think level 80. So that was going to make... Or is going to make the Wretchin grind a little bit quicker. And then with all those Wretchins, we're going to be... Well, obviously chinning. So, yeah. Put that in front of there. Moonlights. Put those there too. Withdraw 1. 13. Raw Sunlight Antelope. Put that in there as well. Start making some potions. I am so excited to get back to this task as well, man. Like, I don't know why. I just have a feeling that maybe today we're actually gonna get some lucky drop. And if it was the jaw, like so far we've been getting lucky on stuff, just not anything that is actually useful. Like the stuff that we get lucky on is pets, which I don't really give a fuck about at this point. And then when I do worms, like there's a couple things that could drop, and we get a dragon sword, which granted is like 1 in 2,000, but when the fuck am I ever gonna use a dragon sword? Like, I'm never gonna use that. I mean, it's cool to see the drop, but it's a collection lock slot. But other than that, like, I would like to get something that's actually useful for the account, like spoons. But, you know, I guess all bad luck eventually evens out, is what someone told me. I'm actually gonna check if I have black d'hide, because I was using my Eclipse set for ranging with a crossbow, which obviously doesn't really do much. Plus, I think it doesn't give any range strength, so the only bonus that you get is a little bit more accuracy. But I think it's not too far off from black d'hide, so might as well not use any charges from Eclipse then. Alright, that makes up for all our potions. Black d'hide. So we got... Oh, yes, we have black d'hide body, chaps. As opposed to 31 and 17. This is 30 and 17. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna use that. So this is what we unlocked the other day. We got our fucking Slayer helmet, boys. Let's go. I'm very happy with that one. Big upgrade. This one... I'll take the Shazim boots, actually, because they're the only one that gives ranged. And then we need the V-shield. And then we need a ring. Let me check what kind of rings I actually have. I don't think I have anything that's useful. Attack, magic, invisibility, slash. No, nothing really useful. Maybe I'll take steel ring forever if I ever have to walk in. Take this, this. Bone crusher. Herb sack. Now there's a couple of other stuff. I'll take these. Oh. Alright. I feel like that takes care of most of it. And then look at my inventory. Yeah, that looks fine. I'll take a truckload of these. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. We can do, yep. Alright, let's get on it. I'm actually happy that we got the black d'hide from doing the heart clues. We have 2 heart clues stacked up in the bank that we haven't done yet, but I really don't feel like doing those right now. It's gonna take us at least 30 minutes. And I just want to get back on task. You know, once you get to 91 Hunter, which I think catching a shitload of chins is going to get us close to, that's going to open up, what's it called? Moonlight Antler Bolts, which is like dragon arrows for your Sunlight Hunter crossbow. So I'm excited for those. Plus, they are pretty much the best food in the game. So, yeah, that's all going to be very nice. Outside of the new sailing food, actually, that's actually better. Alright. We are at the Basilisk place. I think somebody's already killing them here. He is. So we'll hop worlds. We don't want to rack this guy. That dude is also killing them. Also, damn. Damn. Every fucking world's taken at the moment. There we go. Now, let's hope we get lucky. While we finish the task, I think I do want to watch something on YouTube. So we're going to see... If you guys have any suggestions on something that you would like to watch, then put it in chat if you like. Last time we were watching some 9rain videos. So if anybody wants to see some more of that, we can put that up. I see we got a couple people on YouTube. Welcome you guys. Good to have you here. Hey man, how the iron grind? It's going well, man. Why did your message not pop up on my screen? Oh, it does. Okay, it does now. Yeah, cool. It's going well, actually. Like I said, we're grinding our way towards 69 Slayer today, which with this task that we're currently on should get us pretty much all the way, if not very close. So hopefully we're going to get a jaw drop from this task too. It's actually our first Basilisk Night task. Once we get to 69, we're going to be doing Monkey Madness 2 today. And that opens up, well, the monkeys, obviously, you know, like the maniacal monkeys. And then we're going to be grinding out our void and then chinning and bursting our way to like 85 ranged, 85 magic, maybe a little bit higher even. And then we can start doing CG as well as Solra. So that's pretty much what I'm working on right now, man. What about you? I'm assuming you play RuneScape as well? 300 Slayer XP. That's not bad. They are actually very slow to kill. That's why this is going to take a while. We got 86 more to go through. Down from 177. So I'm glad we did a little bit yesterday before stream. Because, like I said, this is going to pretty much take all stream if we have to do it. If we had to do the entire task. But between work and, well, between work, I pretty much made this, tried to do as much as possible. How'd you lose your hardcore Ironman status? In a very stupid way, if I'm not gonna lie. I followed, like, Guzu a lot, you know, like the videos that he put out, and I saw that he went into Royal Titans blind. And I figured, I could probably figure that out too. Like, I'd played a main before. I'd never been to Royal Titans before, to be honest. But I figured, like, I'll probably be able to figure it out on the fly as well without watching any guides. And then we got into the intermission phase, and I just got insta-clapped. I was just slow. I wasn't eating through the damage either. I could have eaten through the damage. I just didn't. And then we died, so... We wanted to make content out of it, and content we made. Just not the content that we intended to make. But after we died, we decided to continue with the regular Ironman, and I'm still enjoying it, to be honest. So it's been a real grind, but I'm loving every minute of it way more than I ever was on the main. We only started playing the game about 7 months ago, but then I leveled the main first to, like, I want to say combat level 122. I didn't really do much skilling, like only combat stats. And we got Questscape. We did like a couple of TOAs. And I think I farmed like a bunch of Duke's Succulus. And that's pretty much everything that I did on main. So like 90% of the bosses and the rest of the game I still have not experienced. But we decided to re-roll to an Ironman. And yeah, like I said, I've been having a lot more fun with that. First time Iron? Yeah. Not first time player, I would say. Like, I mean, well, technically still, like I said, we only leveled the main before. And I started the game about 7 months ago. So I don't know if that's still considered new. I think if you if you want to put a time frame on it, I started about 3 weeks before Guzu did. And I also came from WoW. So yeah, once we leveled the main, we just figured we wanted to Ooh, step there. Yeah, I was just getting bored of the main really fast. Like, I didn't feel any necessity to level any of my skills. Like, if you're looking at my skills right now, I think my total level is even a little bit higher than my mains at this point. But it just... That's what I love about IRONMAN. Is like everything intertwines so well with the other skills. So, like, you have to level... I've said that before on stream. Like, you basically have to level everything in order to progress anything. And that's what I really like about this playstyle. Not knocking you, but I don't think new players should make a hardcore Iron Man expect to get far without having experienced RS3. Why would you need to experience RS3? Isn't that like a totally different game? I don't see the connection with that one. And to be fair, like, I only did it for content. Like, I always expected to die at some point. Like, obviously, I did not expect to get to, like, late game or anything like that, being so new. But I just wanted to see how far I could get, and then see if I would want to restart another hardcore, or if I was just gonna continue with a regular Iron Man. And we decided for the latter. So, yeah, like I said, just having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I got an Iron Man, just learning solo Yama at the moment. Okay, shit. I'm hoping to get there as soon as possible too, man. Like, like, if I want to line out my goals a little bit, like, what we're doing now is we're getting towards Monkey Madness 2. Monkey Madness 2 opens up the Naiko monkeys. That means we can then burst and chin our way to acceptable ranged and magic levels. That then opens up CG. Also a little bit of Zulra. And with those levels, we can also start farming Zenites as well as Synapses. And then we're going to be starting our like Doom / Yama grind as well. So that's pretty much what I have lined up currently. My current goals, you could say. There's a lot of lore of it, like Jagex built a storyline that is so good you get to understand how they produce content. And how to tackle them so you can eventually go in blind. Okay, so that makes sense. I see how that makes sense. Yeah, you know, but I figured, like, if Guzu can do it, not to knock Guzu or anything, because I love that guy and he's a great player, but I consider myself at least up to a certain standard, like, let's say in WoW PVM and PvP-wise as well. So I figured, like, I'm not trying to do any Port Khazard stuff on the hardcore Iron Man, right? I was just trying to do Royal Titans, but I got humbled very quickly. So, yeah, there's that. But no matter, we're still enjoying the game. That's what matters most. Somehow I was not watching, not live. Yeah, I've heard people say that before, like sometimes it skips back a little bit. Unlucky man, says there. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, it was fun while it lasted, and I think, like, we still... Obviously, we started playing the game a lot less strict, if that's the correct word, or like careful, since we died on the hardcore. But after my initial death on the hardcore and like the point to where we are now, which is like miles apart, I still feel like I've only died like once or twice, and that is because I just wanted to I don't even know where it was. I think I tried killing a mob while I was like at 2 HP, you know, like something that you would never do if you were hardcore, for example, like, because I just wanted to see if I could maybe get lucky and get the kill. But I actually think if I would have played it safe, I could still be hardcore at this point. Now that I have a little bit more extended knowledge of the game, and definitely playing the main before definitely helped with that. So I really like the fact that I played the main before, also, and then went re-roll to an Iron Man, because now I knew what was ahead of me. And I think like that's one of the great things about playing Iron Man after having played main before. Like, you know, oh, I got this coming up. Oh, I can do this. And oh, this is going to be such a massive upgrade for me. Oh, I can approach this that way and maybe do it differently like this. Like, obviously, I've said this before. I don't have any comparison material to having started as an Ironman, obviously, but I feel like it makes for a more enjoyable experience, knowing what's ahead of you and knowing how that's going to impact your Ironman grind. If that makes sense. But yeah, we're doing pretty well on the Iron so far, I would say. We're getting up there with the Slayer. I'm hoping to be so lucky on today on this jaw. I think we kind of deserve it. I think we kind of deserve it, if I'm being honest. I'll show you a couple of the grinds that we have already done. Like, obviously, I haven't done 1000 KC in anything, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've grinded my fucking brain out on anything yet. But I feel like even the easy grinds that we have had to do took so much longer than it does for most people. I'll give you some examples. So, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so we got Brenda the Fire Queen. We have killed her 233 times. We got our only the prayer scroll, really. But we got that at kill 195. So that was already over drop rate. We didn't get the staff bar yet. This is all right. Like, that's not a bad KC. Like, we're not... Technically, we are not over drop rate because we... Like, our second item would be at 300 kills than if I'm duoing. But, I mean, we're not getting lucky either. So, okay, so that's one. Then there is Dagonev Rex. We killed Dagonev Rex 391 times before we got our Berserker Ring. Mind you, we hit the drop table for weapons and armor of items that are 1 in 128, which is the drop chance for the ring, 31 times before we got the ring. So we got 31 of those drops, which is like the Mithril two-hander, 4 Dragon Axes, 4 Warrior Rings, 6 Rock Shell Plates, 4 Fremenic Helms, 2 Shields, 3 Rings of Life, all before we got that Berserker Ring. So that was kind of an annoying one to do. Then we have... Let me see... Lunar chest. We finished our lunar, like our moons grind in 564 chests. So also there, the average is 320. Also going way over drop rate. So, I mean, they're not, like I'm saying, right? They're not terrible grinds. Like for getting 564 KC in something is nothing compared to what some people have. But I would rather go 1000 KC on something that I know is meant to be 1000 KC and potentially get lucky. But like all these grinds, like they're just, they shouldn't be that fucking rare. They're not even tough grinds to do. And I still go fucking dry on those. So I can only imagine what like CG grind's going to be if my luck continues in the way that it has now. You see what I mean with that? But somebody else in chat told me your luck will even out. Like, that's always what will happen. You'll get unlucky there and get lucky over there. So I'm really hoping that that's the case. And who knows? We might get a 1KC Bofa. Probably not, but, you know, one could hope. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Got 77 more to go. Biting my nails? Yeah, really? Why are you biting your nails? You think I should stop bitching about my low drops, I guess? That's another thing though. Like I gotta be honest. Like I think OSRS does that really well. Is they build up the amount, like the how do I say that? Like the difficulty of the grinds, if that makes sense. So like the first initial grind is not gonna be that tough, but it like they'll slowly build up for you, you know, like this first grind's gonna maybe take you 50 kc, let's say 100 kc. Next grind might take you 250 kc. The grind after that will take you 500 kc, but by that time you're already fucking used to it. You're already used to, you know, like the self-masochism, if I want to put it like that way. So like they'll slowly drag you down the rabbit hole, and by the end of it, like 2500 kc is gonna feel like nothing to you. You're like, yeah, you know, I'm not even fucking expecting the item at this point. And that by that time you're already too far down. Like it feels like a sunk cost fallacy. Like you're not getting out at this point because you already did 2500 kc. Any next drop could have the item. So I feel like they really build it up really well. You're 106 CB and on my CG grinds. Oh shit. Okay. So did you, I'm assuming you did monkey, like what is your ranged and magic level at? Because I feel like with 78 ranged and, well, close to 82 magic, I feel like especially my ranged is just not up to CG level yet, even with tier 2 prep, I should say. Take CG as a training expedition once, you leave and have the bow fun armor, you'll be much better than you'll ever be. Have you done Jad yet? What you mean, like Fire Cape? Yeah, for sure. I've done Jad. I've also, like, on my main, I've done, I think I have, like, 45 CG completions. So, it's not that I've never done it. Like I said, with the main, we leveled that, I think my main is combat 122. We just grinded a shitload of gem crab. After we like, what we did on the main is we got Questscape. We did, like, 30 TOAs. And we did like 45 CGs, and we farmed a couple of Duke Succulus, and I did some Vorkav. That's pretty much all I did on the main. And then, like I said, I got bored of it, and then we rerolled. So, get that range and mage up. Yeah, that's actually the goal for today. Well, not the goal for today. Like, the goal for today is to get Monkey Madness 2 done, so we can do that. Then we're going to do that off stream. And then, hopefully on Sunday, I want to get started on doing some CG. So, yeah, I'm excited for that, all that. I got all the gear, tier 1 armor and tier 3 staff and bow, but I wasn't hitting him enough. Yeah, because, like, your accuracy, right? Like, my current, what I'm aiming for right now is I want to get to at least, like, 85 range. So I'm going to be farming a lot of chins. And we are above 80 hunters, so we can do 5 traps. So I guess that will speed it up a little bit. I'm thinking 85 ranged, 85 magic is like a comfortable level to do tier 2 prep in. What do you guys feel? Oh, Rune Med Helm. We take those. That's money. We're getting a little bit of range XP from this as well. I think I already went up like 75% of a level from 77. So we got 78. And I think by the time we finish this task, we should be close to 79 already. So it's not a bad thing to be here. We got 74 more to go. So, I'll be honest, like, this is going to take us a while to get through, but it's worth it. I don't want to skip this task. Especially now that we're already done halfway. Like, obviously, if I feel like we are going to get in, like, a sort of a time... if we're going to be short on time, I might switch to the regular Basilisk if we have, like, 20 or 30 left. Because I do actually want to do Monkey Madness 2 today. but we also need to get our Slayer up to 69 still. Now, this is not the quickest way to do it, but I did calculate like the amount of mobs times 300, which is the Slayer experience you get from these, which is going to bring us to like 98 or 99% of our level. So it's like a two-sided, no, not two-sided coin. We're hitting two birds with one stone. We're trying to get a jaw, and we're also going to be 69 Slayer, which will take us to Monkey Madness 2. So it is a 90 based range and mage to kill Hunlef. I don't know if it is actually. I might actually grind it out to 90 now that you mentioned that. But I also don't want to go up too much with bursting and chinning, because I know with Slayer we're also going to be bursting and ranging a lot of tasks as well, and I don't want to waste any experience, right? I got about 280 CGs completed. I got armor and one enhanced. At first it was hell on earth as I did more and it got better, but at first it's not nice. Yeah, I think you gotta get comfortable with it, right? Like I said, I think I have 45 completions, but I have like 60 deaths. So, like, I got into the rhythm a little bit, but I was still dying a lot. But I figured, like, the way I kind of want to approach CG, like what I did with moons, like, you know, here, I had to do 564 moons chests, which is, like, way, way, way over the average. Way over drop rate. But I locked myself in moons until I got all of the sets. So I did not leave moons at all. I'll maybe like to buy staffs from Zaf, you know, and then high elk those, but then it's straight back to moons. And I don't want to do that with CG, because, like, you could potentially go your lifelong dry there, potentially. So I don't want to do that. Like, I'll burn myself out on the game, I think, if I do that. I'm just not made for that. I don't mind grinding, but I don't want to spend months in one place. I'd like to experience the rest of the game too. And I think having the moon sets opens up other content as well. Like, Bofa is just going to be a bonus. So what I figured what I want to do, I'm going to use CG as like my basic money grind. You know, so I like to get the house in order, to get the crafting grind all the way up, like to spend money on supplies, stuff like that. And then I figured if I get lucky on Bofa, that's a bonus. Obviously, there's going to be days where I feel like I want to do maybe an entire day of CG. I just don't want to lock myself there completely. So I'm just going to use CG as a money grind. And if we get spooned to Bofa early, I mean, that's just an added bonus, right? And at some point, we will get to the required KC, or like the 400 mark, hopefully. Let's just hope we get it sooner. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. For me, at least. So what are you guys up to today? Are you guys playing as well? And if so, what are you grinding? Are you working towards something? Trying to get us. Oh yeah, you told me that. So how are you getting on? Like, how is the grind going? Are you getting any closer to a kill? Oh, nice. We avoided the melee hit. Trying to conserve a little bit of ammo, so at least we can finish the task. You know what actually was one of my best decisions with this account when I started it? I grinded out my hunter pretty much first. I didn't do any... Well, I did winter tot a little bit later, but getting the hunter to 70... I think it's 70, right? Butterfly... Yeah, oh, 75. Yeah, I went straight to 75 so I could catch moonlight moths. And as many of you will probably know, you can make prayer potions with that. So... that helped me a lot in my initial grind. And I didn't have to spend any prayer pots on anything pretty much early game. So I've been saving them up pretty much up until this point. Like, obviously, I've used prayer pots on some things, like a certain boss fight or something. But I've pretty much been conserving my prayer pots since I started the game. So that at end game, I will have like a massive stack that I could just go through, you know? Also, it gave me this crossbow, Sunlight Hunter crossbow, which was actually my main weapon for when I killed Jad. So, I think if anybody were to start an Ironman new now, I would definitely start leveling Hunter first. It just takes care of so many supplies. And I think from all the rumors that I did, the bone shards, turning those into the prayer altar in Varlamore, got me straight from 33 prayer all the way to 53. So, like I said, it takes care of so much stuff. I can get to the last phase consistently, just need to master that phase, so I think today's the day. Okay, shit. You gotta let me know when you kill it though, bro. Like, I wanna know that shit. Alright, Arsene Iron Ed. Well, I'll look you up first, and I'll look you up, Dre. Let me see high scores. Oh shit, you're almost maxed, brother. Holy shit. Those are some crazy stats, brother. Very nice. 98 Slayer. That's crazy. Very nice, man. Very nice. How long did this account take you? Like, to get to this point? Let me check. Fuego F2. Very nice. How 11 days playtime. That's very nice. I see you haven't touched sailing yet. I mean, sailing can be pretty dangerous for a hardcore Ironman, I guess, right? Because there's some like charts or stuff that you can do where you just get one shot, or if you die like during the storms or something on sea, like it's very dangerous for a hardcore, I think. You started around the COVID times. Oh, okay, so you've been at this like a couple of years, I guess. No, I'd say so, like 50, 60. But don't, like, if you go into the... Let me check where that is, actually. Because I didn't die there. Like, I didn't lose my status there or anything. But if you go into this part without a correct boat, you instantly die from the storms, don't you? Doesn't that make you lose your status? But nice stats, both of you, man. For 11 days playtime, this is really good. 1265 total already. Very nice. So, Dre, what are you working on this one? Wait, so, like, what are you working on right now, specifically? That I didn't know, but I did lose boat there on the main and landed at shore. I think you lose your status, but I'm not sure about it. Because I think it's considered a death, but... Like I said, I could be wrong about that. Big Slayer energy. Hey, Marcus, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're getting ready for Monkey Madness 2, man. So, I think, like I was telling the other guys, once we finish this task, we will probably be super close or hitting 69. And, obviously, like, we're hoping to get a jaw drop here. That would be the dream, but we'd have to be mega lucky to get that. Ooh, Eddie Plate legs. That's nice. High elk. We take those. We take those. I'm doing good. Also doing Slayer. Oh, okay. Nice. So what are you, what kind of Slayer are you doing? Which mob are you, killing? Just getting Crafting, Slayer, and Hunter to 90 plus. That's a very good idea, actually, man. Like, especially 91 Hunter, your access to Moonlight Antlers, I think they're called. I think Moonlight Antler bolts are the equivalent to dragon arrows, are they not? For the for this crossbow. Because currently I'm working with sunlight antler bolts, because obviously my hunter isn't high enough. But I think once I do my red chin grind, like I want to get about like a 10,000 red chins. I should be getting close there, I'm assuming. So that's going to open up a lot better arrows for this one as well. So that's going to be nice. Let me pick these up real quick. Abyssal Demons at the moment, trying to get the 90. When you do 90, is that Araxites or Cerberus? Oh, Dark Beasts. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, 91 is Cerberus, then, okay. Yeah. You know what, I was trying to see how I could make my crafting grind more efficient. So what I did was, I wanted to, what was I gonna say? I wanted to see, like, I looked up on, like, Smoke Battle Staff is the best in slot if you're doing the superclass make. And I checked up where I could get a Smoke Battle Staff, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna get that for a while. that's gonna take me a while to get to that Slayer level. But, you know, one can always aim for something. Just the elite diary goal if I do the +5 boost, but I need to tell you I need 50k cannonballs for Slayer to get the best gear to do bossing. Yeah. So how do you, like, that's a good question to you guys. How do you guys get by your cannonballs? Aside from Merkers, obviously, you're a main, so you just buy them. Like, do you guys actually make steel bars and just create them with the double ammo mold, or do you get them from a specific boss? Because I'm trying to figure out a way to get, like, a steady supply of cannonballs myself. Rune Spear? Well, it's high elk. We'll take it. Just getting some money. You can steal them. MLM Blast Furnace and then Varrock West from... You can steal them from stalls. I know about that, actually. That came... Yeah, you're right. That came in... Okay. Yeah, that came with sailing, right? Wait, let me look that up, actually. What kind of level do I need for that? Spice Gem or Cannibal Stall. 87. Yeah, we're not there yet. But, okay. I mean, once I'll need a steady supply of those, I can then steal those. You steal them from stalls. Yeah, I might actually work my way towards that at some point. That seems like a good idea. Another question. Can you, like, for a Slayer cannon or like Dwarf cannon, you can only use steel cannonballs, right? Or did they change that with sailing that you can also use like dragon cannonballs for Slayer task as well? How does that work? You're a main, but in a lot of aspects you play like an Ironman. I didn't use the pay-to-win buying bonds or whatever. Okay. So yeah, so you farm everything yourself. Steel only, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. So you'd have to... But yeah, like, you'll be stealing, like, all kinds of different cannonballs, well, right? So, do you still get enough steel cannonballs to make it worth your while as opposed to making them? Like, if you steal them from the stalls? Like, do you get more from the stalls steel-wise than you would making them yourself? Or is it like 80% steel and then only a chance to get some of the other ones? You know what would be even crazier? If we actually get a superior and we get a jaw and an imbued heart. I'm hoping for too much, like, let's be honest here, but, you know, it would be the dream. That'd be crazy. Right, we've killed about 25 so far, so we've been here for about half an hour, so I'm thinking twice I think we need about an hour more to get through all of them. And then we will have finished this task. We're loaded up on prayer pots and everything, so we just go resupply and come straight back. With your luck, it doesn't seem likely. No, no, probably not. Probably not. So, yeah. But again, like I said, like I was told by other chatters, like people said, your luck on Ironman, like your luck eventually even out. So I'm either expecting it to even out here or just, you know, 1 KC Bofa. I mean, it has to be, right? It just has to be. Nah, it's not gonna be, but you know, like I said, one can only hope. But you're right, it doesn't seem likely. By the way, if you guys, I said this before. If you guys want to, like, for example, what I sometimes do if we're doing something boring on stream, I'll put up like a 9-ring video or like a funny OSRS video to watch. If you guys like me to put something up, then I can always put something up. But if you guys just like talking and watching me kill these knights, then I'm good with that too. I just want to make it engaging for you guys as much as possible. My friend got 2 KC pet in normal gauntlets, so it's doable. I mean, it's not really doable, it's possible, but a lot of things that are possible don't really happen for me in this game. Oh yeah, I mean, it's part of the Ironman journey, right? I heard somebody else had a really good statement about this, like getting unlucky on drops is kind of like that saying. Like, really, really maybe the drops, wait, what? Let me get it right. Maybe the real drops are the Ironman we made along the way, which basically, you know, like is a little bit of a spin on words, like maybe the real journey was the friends we made along the way. But basically what he tried to say with that, like maybe the drops we made along, no, maybe the real drops were the Ironman that we made along the way, because you're basically just grinding out your Ironman, getting fucking unlucky on everything, and just gonna be happy at the end of the day. Your Ironman is just a high level. That's pretty much all you have to go through. At some point, you gotta like, get your luck turned around. Yeah, I mean, you know, let's hope it does. I'm really hoping it does. But, like, to be fair, like I said earlier as well, I don't want to complain too much. Like, I don't even have 1k KC in anything. So, like, why am I bitching? I'm just bitching because I'm expecting to get more lucky than I should be. Which is not fair, I guess. Alright, we're getting up there with the Slayer. Let me put it up, actually, to canvas. There we go. So now we can see it. 62.8%. It's going up. It's going up. You did 100 Calfine Queen kills the other day, and I've never wanted to get lucky on a drop more than that. I'm assuming you were going for the head for the diary then, right? Like Calfine head. Or are you aiming for something else? Doesn't the head has dry protection though, doesn't it? Like there's a specific for the diary. I think there's a dry protection built in there. Like if you get 250 KC or something. Maybe more, I don't know. Pretty sure that it does. Only do it when I have a task for it. A 2 or 50, yeah, but just 1 kill on that boss sucks. Yeah. Yeah. I've done it I think I've done it like once or twice on my main, but I didn't think it was enjoyable at all anyway. But it's a very old boss, right? I think it's one of the oldest bosses that RuneScape has. If not the oldest. Yeah, it is. I got lucky and I got it in 104 kills. Okay, well, that's nice. At least you got it now. Is that for the... Is that the hard diary? I think that's the hard diary, right? Or is that elite? But it's 1 in 126 and dry protection on double that. Okay, okay. So you pretty much would have gotten it at this point anyway. Looking at your KC. Elite. Hard is only 1 kill. Okay. Alright. $58 more nights to go. What do you guys think? Are we actually gonna get lucky and get a jaw today? It would be the dream. I mean, if I get the jaw today, I'm never gonna complain about not being or being dry again. Because I know people that have done thousands of KCs on these and they still don't have it. Like, I've seen this one guy on Reddit. I think it was 8,056 kills and he still doesn't have it. So, I mean, you know, that's something else. I think the driest I've seen anyone go ever on something is there was a guy on Behemoth once, and I think they said he did over 25,000 giant mole kills, and he still doesn't have the pet. Like, just take a second to think about that, right? 25,000 giant mole kills and still no pet. Like, I mean, if you can do that much KC, you can do anything, bro. Like, you could be... You can put your mind to... I don't know. You could do anything at that point, I guess. At least Mole is chill, but that's awful. I mean, Mole is only chill when you have a proper setup for it, right? Like if you do it without the Falador shield, for example, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But yeah, I mean, you would, I guess you would never go for many Mole KC unless you have that. Could have killed 25 bosses 1,000 times and had a better chance. Exactly. That's just like, if you can put yourself to do that much KC on a boss like that. Like, you haven't even seen daylight, like, no pun intended, because it's underground, obviously, but... yeah, that's some crazy stats. Legend has it he's still grinding out the giant mole kills. Let's see if I can find it online, actually. Did the guy with 25k giant mole kills get the pet? Update retiring the mole grind. Ooh, okay, I want to see that. Let me see if he updated it. Here, I'll show you. Look at that. That is just fucking insane, bro. That is crazy. Like, I could never do this many KC. Especially not to get a fucking pet, bro. Like, you must have... Like, even looking at his collection log, he still has so much more to go. But apparently he just likes killing the mole a lot. Like, I can't think of anything else other than that. You got super lucky at best, look nice, like 100 KC. Let's hope that's the case for me as well. Let's see what we're approaching. I think we're approaching that soon. If I'm not mistaken. We might be over it already. Oh, we're actually literally at 100 KC. Alright. Let's see if this one's gonna be the drop then. you know, maybe the next one. Yeah, but it would be nice. Alright, we're gonna run out of prayer pots soon. So we're gonna have to go restock, but that's gonna be quick. I still have a charge on Fremenic sea boots, I believe, so we can just port straight back here. Pardon me. We got 55 more to go, and we only ran through like 300 bolts. Yeah, we should be able to last it out. We got, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I was gonna have enough time. Like, if we don't want to end up. I don't think we're gonna get like the full level from this, but wait, let me do I can calculate it actually. So we need. How much more XP do we need? 21.960. So 21.960 divided by 300, because that's the XP you get. We would have to do 73 kills, and we have 55 more to go. So then we're missing 18 kills. No, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, so like 18 to 19 kills. So we basically any task after this, we're gonna get it super fast. What's your opinion on the agility course to get the maniacal monkeys? I mean, I guess there's only one opinion to be had about it, right? It fucking sucks. Like it's just a pain in the ass to get there. You know what's actually worse? Forgetting a key item, or forgetting to have switched your spell book, and then going there. Let's say you're bursting. I'm speaking from experience on this part. Ending up on that spot, and then you're like, all right, let's get started. Fuck, I'm on a normal spell book. I have to go back, and then you're like, oh my god, brother, like, come on now. I think that is one of the more painful things about that one. I've really had this happen on numerous occasions. I wanted to do the Chambers of Zarek method, but too far-fetched. What's the Chambers of Zarek method? Is that the one where you cure yourself, or spam cure me, or something like that? Or is that something else? I think with our prayer we can do one more. And then we have to go restock. Search a lol will blow your mind, but you attack the mages. Alright, let me look it up. So it's a Chambers of Zarek. It's a mage training method, or no? Or is it for ranged? I think Eevee's Escape got like 1 to 99 in 3 hours? What? Ranged. That's crazy. Okay. Wait, give me a second here. Let's see how we're doing on this kill. So it's ranged. Okay. Ranged. That is fucking insane if you can do that. I can't find it. Give me a sec. Could you give me a link maybe for it? Jaw? No. Too bad. Alright, let's go restock real quick and then we'll get right back into it. Go. Deposit items. Sick. Okay. I love the... Oh, free XP. Thank you. Straight to Herblore. Let's go. Back to Island of Stone. No, the wrong way. That way. Oh, lucky I didn't get hit. I forgot to, where you go? Where are you going, my boy? Thank you. That's better. I don't know if you can send links on YouTube, to be honest. Like, I don't have any setting that should prohibit you from doing it, but I think it should work. Damn. 33.3 almost. No, 33.4% Slayer XP. And then we can do Monkey Madness 2. I've used Search EVscape 1 to 99 range in 8 hours. Holy shit. Okay, let me look it up. But I'll put it up for stream actually, so you guys can see it too. EVscape 1 to 99 ranged 8 hours. Okay, shit.
Here is what we're going to be doing today. Currently, as it stands, in old school RuneScape, EVscape world record. Here's how it stands. I have the world record for the most points in a Chambers of Xeric raid. I used to have the world record for the fastest 1 to 99 fletching. I have the fastest 1 to 99 fire making world record. And I have the fastest Barrow's Gloves world record.
Is it loud enough?
19 hours and 32 minutes. I hold 3 current RuneScape world records. And today, we're going to make that 4. We are going to be going from 1 to 99 range in the fastest gameplay time possible. Not real time, gameplay time. So I'm going to be making a fresh account. I'm going to be... No way you just said fattest ass also, so make that 5. That is true. I do have the fattest ass in the RuneScape section. No doubt about it. Okay? There's no doubt about it. We are going to be making a fresh account. I have all of the items that I need to trade over in a tab. If I view the tabs, here we go. I've got all the items that I need to trade over. We'll get 100 Dagonoth bones. We're going to grab all of these. The cannon, the skills necklace, the stamina potion, the anguish. All of this we're going to be trading over with some GP as well. Just in case we need some GP. Let's go like 50 mil maybe. I don't see us needing any more than 50 mil. Everything's noted. This is the worst Christmas.
I've never seen this one. I'm actually excited to see what kind of method he's going to be using.
And then we're going to be exploiting the mystics inside the Chambers of Xeric to get as much XP as we possibly can. And I'm hoping we can get 1 to 99 range, starting with a fresh level 3 off Tutorial Island in less than 10 hours.
All right.
This is the most important part, okay? The most important part is the display name. And I came up with this a long time ago. FKD Upton. And what does FKD stand for? I'll explain it to you later, all right? I'm in the middle of a speed run right now, but it is an abbreviation for something. I got to change my hairdo. There we go. And then we got to change the mustache. Where's the mustache? Oh my, guys, we don't have time for this. Where's my mustache? There we go. Cool. Torso. We always have to make our character look the same. All right, it's very important. Large arms, obviously. There we go. Confirm. All right, here we go. Let's set this up. Talk with the run energy. Talk. Quest journal. How long have I been on here? 6 minutes! Oh my god, guys. I've played this account before. I'm already 6 minutes behind. Oh, no. 1, 2. No way we 3-hit this thing. Oh my god, bro. No way we're going to 3-hit the rat as well? Oh my god, the RNG, bro. This is insane. To the mainland. No, I don't want to become an Iron Man. Fuck off, you dog cunt. Nobody wants to become an Iron Man. It's 2024.
Yes, you do.
Trade again with EV Escape, and just like this, let it... Oh, no. We're going to drop all this. Oh, my God. Shift, click, drop. It's not on. We don't need any of this. Get rid of it all. Trade. Okay. Like this. Accept. I'm going to go ahead and put all this on. I'm going to put this on. Fuck off. Okay. Deposit all this. We need to immediately go to the wilderness. Just double check I'm not risking anything. 340k, that's fine. And then I need to teleport out. So let's get a combat bracelet. And then let's take noted bones and 10k. We're zooming, ladies and gentlemen. We're zooming. Am I going to get 43 off one inventory here? I need to get 44 for Eagle Eye, but is that going to happen in one invent? No, it is not. Damn it. Oh my god. He logged out on me. The PKer logged out. A PKer. It was not a PKer. The player. All right. We need 44. 100 bones should get us there. Oh, there's 44 prayer. That's all we need for Eagle Eye. That's all we're getting. We don't need anything more than Eagle Eye. We're not going to rigger. That would be a huge waste of time. I'm walking. Cool.
I'm walking there.
Got the staminas out. Let's go. Ring of Wild, Combat Bracelet, Skills Necklace. We want to go Fishing Guild. Let's go. Ow. Hello? Hello? That is insane. I have to bring myself food. I can't believe I got fucked up so hard by the railings. I've had to bring myself anglerfish. They only heal 3! And we're all going out, and my short friend wants to stay at home. I'm getting cancelled for that one. Let's go. Probably could have used the Lassar teleport there. Would have been a little bit quicker. See?
Oh, wow. That took me a long while to get that joke, bro.
What's the previous, / is there a previous 99 range world record? It's slower than what I'm going to do. That's for sure, man. I definitely have competition in this. There's, there's other people that have done this, and obviously there's times that I have to beat, for sure.
Oh.
There we go, Dwarf Cannon completed. Let's go back to the Grand Exchange real quick, get our inventory sorted, and we're going to go Cannon. I was trying to figure out the best place to go to Cannon, and I did some research last night. The best place we can go Cannon is the Wilderness Slayer Cave. As if this PK is here, bro. As if this PK is there, bro. I have to hop. I have to hop. What the fuck? There's no way, dude. I've hopped. We're good to go. This is the best place to cannon. Right here at the Greater Demons. Let's go ahead and drop the cannon. Start popping some cannonballs. Here we go. We're going to be hitting a lot of zeros here. But this is the best we can do. Let's pot up. And we pray Eagle Eye as well. We're getting 2k XP an hour right now. 2k XP an hour. All right. As the levels go up, that'll start shooting up. That's going to start shooting up the higher level we get. And then once we get to 26 range, we can wield the iron crossbow. We get a massive accuracy increase. Once we get to 40, we can wear the green D-hide for another massive accuracy increase. There we go. Now the hourly's shooting up. 9k XP an hour. That's more like it, baby. That's more like it. What are we? 29 minutes into the account. We have 13 range. That's not good. That's not good. Demons out of all spots because it's a spot where it's multi. And there's a heap of NPCs around. And they're relatively weak to range. With no requirements. No requirements to get here. Alright, one more level here. We can put that iron crossbow on. This is going to double our accuracy. Double our accuracy. We're already getting 42k XP an hour. That should pump up. There we go. Iron crossbow on. Accuracy doubled. Look, we're not missing now. We're just hitting non-stop. And then once we get to 31, we can put the steel crossbow on. And then 36 is the mithril crossbow. Chilling. 46k XP per hour. Let's get a little reset on that. 60k XP an hour we're getting now. Holy shit. All right, about to go 31 range here, which means we can put the steel crossbow on. Oh, we can probably drop this bronze one. We don't need that anymore. And then 31 range. There we go. Steel crossbow goes on. Iron crossbow goes on the deck. We are now much more accurate again. If I was really about it, guys, if I was really about getting this record, I would have brought the range.
Nah, it doesn't really matter.
I'm kind of just trolling not bringing them out. 36 range. Mithril crossbow comes on. Steel crossbow.
Which one was it, actually?
That's the last crossbow that we need. 4 more levels, we can put the green D-hide on, and that's the last bit of accuracy boost we're going to get. From then on out, it's just straight DPS. 71k XP an hour, guys. Full helm. That's staying on the ground, guys. We don't have time to pick up 20k items. We don't have time for it. All right, we need to gain another 27,000 experience. We're getting 71k XP an hour. By my calculations, that should take us 20 minutes. My calculations weren't correct at all. They weren't correct at all. That should take us like 30 minutes. By the way, YouTube, I'm filming this on my birthday. That's right. You know, no days off. It's just non-stop grind. Non-stop grind. There we go. 40 range, ladies and gents. We can put the green D-hide on now. We had nothing in our chap spot except for the leather chap, so much better accuracy. And then the green D-hide vams are 1 range bonus higher than the regen bracelet. So it's an extra 1. We got an extra 1 bonus. Fucking crazy that at 42 range,
come on, give me some hits.
I can get 84k.
I think it's this one that was low.
Per hour. I mean, it's going to sound fucking ridiculous considering we're about to get like 700k an hour when I'm chinning, but like, that's kind of nuts, no?
I was killed.
42 range, we're getting 83k XP an hour. Range, I didn't even fucking notice. I'm sat here reading the wiki page. Oh my god. We're leaving the cannon. We don't have time to pick it up. We don't have time to pick up the cannon. We gotta go, dude. We gotta get out of here. All right, let's get our gear. Brimstone ring goes on. Wait, let's hop back over to the Aussie world. All right, let's put all this away. We need to get the ranger boots out. Put them straight on. We need the black D-hide shield, anguish. Put the coif on straight away. To get the Missouri out. This is for when we get our level up. And then we need to get out restores. That's it. There's nothing else that we need in here. Games necklace, stamina potion just in case. Let's go ahead and run. Games necklace to the Wintertoe camp. I can't go. Oh my god. I need a glory. I need a glory. I need a glory. Glory. We're going to go quick, guys. We're going to go quick. Go, 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 go. Run! That on. Drop that. We're not going to need it anymore. Stamina potion. Drop the glory. We don't need that anymore. Sit next to the door and we log out. Now we log out. Now we get everything set up. Let's go. In a Shaman's Mystics raid with an FS start. So that means what I can do is prep some overloads after I kill these Shamans. And overloads are going to be insane for the new account. Once I get to 50 hit points, or not even, like 45, I can eat up with a blue or an angler, then overload down. The overload is going to increase my range level way more than a range potion will, and we are laughing. So now all we have to do is log in on this account, run it into the raid. We're going to join the Wake Up to CC really quickly. Run in. Yes. Accept warning and proceed. Run in. We grab some range potions out as quickly as we can. Chin. Chin. 30k. Bang. Bang. Then we start the raid. We'll start the raid. And as soon as the raid started, I can log out. And so I don't waste any time on that account. We are absolutely being chillin'. The only time that account will be logged in is when it's chinning a stack of mystics. And we get maximum XP per hour.
88 hit points. Let's go.
Let's go. Holy fuck. Back the top one down to 0 defense. Chins. 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 Absolutely laughing.
Thank you.
Turn the sound off. And now we're set. All we got to do is chin this stack down. We get seeds and we can make overloads. Come on. All right, now that we've got the Mystics set up, we've got all the potions made. We've got twisted potions. We've got the overload. We've got the brews. We've got the restores. We've got everything we need. We brew all the way down to 0 stats, and then we super attack.
You're officially as durable as my main.
To max stats
Nice.
for the attack skill. And then we're going to drag one of these mystics out. It's going to be the one that we keep specking all the way down to 0 defense. I'm going to get the Inquisitor on for maximum accuracy. There we go. We hit a 3. We drag it out. Then we can go stand underneath here. And then we continue specking. Bang. There we go. And we can use the rest of our accounts. We'll go ahead and put the light bearers on. Use the rest of our accounts for the spec transfer. And Bob is your uncle. 20 defense. And then we chuck on the arc light. And we
Wait, all of these accounts are his?
Stats from its
what the fuck, bro?
Sorry, its attack and strength stats down to 0. We're going to need to do 20 arc lights here. Lucky, we've got so many ults. Okay, after 20 arc light specs, that will bring the monster down to 0 attack, strength, defense, all that kind of stuff. I can't even see this one right here. I can't even... I'm trying to do a monster examine, and I can't even do it.
Is that like 10 maxed or more? That's crazy, bro.
We can see the attack,
is actually
and defense
insane.
stats are 0. Now, we have to get the rest of them down to 0. So we're going to go ahead and chuck the Din's Bulwark on. I didn't know this, so I'm sure a lot of people didn't know this, but the Din's Bulwark special attack actually reduces the stats of the monster you're attacking, as well as aggroes all of the rest of the mystics here. But it will actually reduce the stats. I did 2 Din's Bulwark specs there. We went from 366 mage to 331. Yep. Who knew? Well, I mean, I guess some people did, but I didn't. Now, the reason I have to get its magic down to 0 is because at the moment, the alt account has 10 hit points. It will die from 1 hit from a 100 scaled mystics. But once the hit points levels gets up there, I don't have to get the mage down anymore or the melee stats. I just have to get the defense down, which will speed up the actual real time for this. But obviously, we're not losing any time by doing this for the alt account at the moment. Well, the world record account, I should call it. It's not going to be an alt. We're not losing any time because it's logged out. So we're absolutely just being chilling. Okay, and with this last spec, this should take it down to 0 mage as well. We get a little monster examined here. And
You're gay. You're
be,
gay.
If my calculations, are not correct. My calculations are not correct. Let's go ahead and get another arc light in here. That should take it back down to 0 melee stats. It does. And then we'll get one more spec transfer here for one more Din's Bulwark. And then that should take it down to 0 mage. Let's get the monster examine going. There we go, 0 magic. And now we can log in the chinning account. We run it straight down to the mystics and immediately start chinning. We get in here as quick as possible, immediately start chinning. Let's chuck the grey chins on because we want to throw them as soon as we get in. Go ahead and restore up. We're going to put Brave Melee on to run through the scavengers. We run. And within 1 hour and 21 minutes game time, we are going to be getting like 450,000 range XP per hour. I've been in the game for 1 hour and 21 minutes, and I'm going to be getting like 700,000 range XP an hour or some crazy shit like that. Pot up immediately, eagle eye, start chinning. Here we go. No short fuse. And now we're chinning. Let's go, ladies and gents. Easy as that. I'm definitely turning that sound off. We're immediately getting 400 XP drops. 579 XP drop from chins. And then every time we get a level, we just shrink a twisted pot. And then as soon as I get to 51 hit points, I'm able to drop that overload. And Bob's your uncle will be absolutely chilling. There's 46 range. We sip a twisted. We grab another one off the ground. We've got all the potions ready. And this is going to get us so quickly. Look at this. 500k range XP an hour already. 500k range XP an hour already.
500k, holy
and then
fucking
when the
shit.
defense starts to creep up a little bit, we go ahead and re-pop EV scape here. And then all we have to do is just throw a couple arc lights in. The defense will go down to 0 again. And we're laughing. We got to constantly keep it at 0 defense, though. It's very important to keep it at 0 defense. So I've got to stay on top of these arc light specs. And I've got to stay on top of the Din's Bulwark specs as well. Now, we're going to stay 1 defense until we're able to equip them as well.
I mean, obviously,
80 range.
Let's be honest, right? This is not a tactic that everybody could just go out and do. But, I mean, it is nuts that he set a world record with it. Let's be honest.
Once we get to 80 range, it's 45 defense for the Zerai Vams and 30 defense Missouri body chaps and I'm going to chin to 45 defense so I can equip that extra. And that is going to give us some massive, massive bonuses in terms of range strength. Guys, I got a long bone from the shaman. I I got a fucking longbone from the shaman. Should go get that for construction XP. Couple more tosses here. We'll get to 55 and we can chuck the red chin straight on. No tick loss. Here we go. One more toss. There we go. 55. Bang. 1 hour, 31 minutes we've been playing this account. We're already hurling red chins with a max hit of 11 at a stack of skeletal mystics. 700 XP drops. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. This should be illegal. I said it in my last video, and I'm going to say it again. This should be illegal. And it might be. 43 hit points. There we go. We can brew up. We are now 51 hit points, and we've got enough to survive the overload. Bang. And make sure we heal. We got to make sure we heal. And there we go. We're now overloaded. We're overloaded with 43 hit points. We are laughing, ladies and gents. We're laughing. Overloads are so important at these low levels because every 15 seconds, the overload's going to tick up. And because we're gaining levels so rapidly, the overload's just going to keep us at maximum range at all times, which is just so huge. 60 range with 1 hour 39 game time, bro. 750k XP an hour, 60
This is
range,
actually fucking
1
insane.
hour,
Holy Jesus.
39 minutes. Crazy. Isn't it crazy that I made this account 1 hour 40 minutes ago and I could already go like rune knife, rune crossbow PKing with dragonstone bolts? I just find that nuts. I find that nuts. Okay, black chins are on.
It is
I'm going
nuts.
to hit a reset on the XP per hour here and just watch how crazy this is. Not only do I get a max hit increase, but I can also target 1 extra mystic with the black chins. Maybe it's even 2 extra mystics. I don't know. There's 11 in the stack. I know I can definitely get them all with the black chins here. And we're going to keep the defense at 0 so that we can hit every single time we throw and just absolutely smash it. 1 hour, 50 minutes into RuneScape, and I'm already getting over 1 million XP per hour.
What the fuck?
1.2 mil XP an hour. 1.3 mil XP an hour. That is criminal.
That is
the levels
fucking
are slowed
insane.
down now. now it's just chin and mystics. Before it was exciting. Now I'm just throwing chins. The dopamine is just gone. Now what? I was like, I'm going to press record and make a clip giggling at 69 range. What? I'm fucking 31 years old playing RuneScape in my dad's lounge room, making fucking YouTube clips at the number 69. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up.
Never grow up.
I feel like I'm just
It's a fucking scam.
like a child with
Don't do
adult
that.
money, you know? I'm a child with adult money. The shit that I get up to. I spent $850 on a mariachi band, a solo mariachi band to come play Mexican music to me while I played RuneScape. I'm a child
What?
with adult money. Couple more throws here. One more. There we go. We're at 70 range. I need 40 defense to put on the black DI'd shield. No. I brought it for nothing, dude. Oh, man. No milestone at 70. You hate to see that. I would put the black D-hide on, but these things are literally 0 defense. It's pretty much like I can't miss anyway, so I don't want to waste time going to get some black D-hide now. But 70 range in 2 hours and 3 minutes since account creation. That is absolutely insane. All right, I changed my mind. I'm going to quickly trade over some black D-hide on the login here. Quickly. It's probably going to be worth the time. The 3 seconds it takes to trade here. It's probably going to be worth it. Cool. And then let's start the raid. Bang. And then log out. Cool. Not too much time wasted. I think that was probably worth it. I think that was worth it. 1.4 mil XP per hour. Which means at this point, if I keep going, we're 2 hours, 10 minutes on the clock. 1.4 mil XP per hour. We need to get 12 million XP.
Oh, there we go. We found the old one. Nice.
12.2 million XP at this point. We will not be under 10 hours. So, hopefully when the
36
Missouri
more to
comes
go.
in, we get some massive increase.
This guy does too much weird
in
RuneScape
the
shit,
XP per
Lamont.
hour.
It's
We need
fun
it
to
go up
watch.
like
Yeah,
1.8,
I love his
1.9,
videos, man.
Maybe even 2 mil in order to make it. Fingers
I feel like
crossed.
he's a really good guy as
1,000
well.
XP drops is crazy, man. 1,000 XP drops. What is level 45? 61k XP. So when I get 79 range and 61k XP away from 80, that's when I'll start chinning on defensive. Then I'll get 45, which is the requirement for Zarite's Van Braces, at the exact same time as I get 80 range. Smart. Couple more throws here, and we're going to be at 75 range. This is the level to wield a blowpipe. 2 hours, 24 minutes into the game, I can wield a blowpipe, one of the most OP weapons in old school RuneScape. I have access to it within two
You met him
hours
briefly,
of
like
account
IRL,
creation.
or no?
What the fuck? Approaching the end of the second stack, and we are currently sat on a 77 range. So one more stack is going to get us to level 80, and we can chuck that Missouri on. And then I think we're going to need like a fair few more stacks.
Oh,
Maybe
shit.
like
Okay, where'd you meet him?
3 more stacks to get to 75 hit points for the Necklace of Anguish. But 3 more stacks, not too bad. Anguish is going to be the big upgrade, though. 3 pieces of Missouri has the same strength in range as 1 Necklace of Anguish. So
there you go.
That's a good chunk of chins. You should see me IRL, brother. Sorry. Okay. Hey, listen, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Range coming in. All right. So when we get down to 61,000 range XP to go, once we get down to 61,000, now that we're at 79, we will switch to defensive so that we can get to 45 by the time we get to 80. Huge moves. 6 minutes to go from 1 defense to 45. Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. All right, there's 30, guys. 30 defense. That means when we get to 80 range, we can put the Missouri on. We need to get to 45 for the Zarai Van Braces, though. And then 75 hit points for the Necklace of Anguish. And we should be bing chillin'. Come on, let's get 80 range. Put the Missouri on. 79 range. Put the Missouri on. 79 range. God, people just be saying the dumbest shit, huh? 39 defense, about to be 40. Oh, shit, wait. We can put the Black D-Hide Shield on in a second.
Aussies go crazy in OSRS. Yeah, I know a couple, actually. A friend of mine from Clan, he streams for like 35 hours a pop.
One more throw.
He's from Australia as well.
40 def. The accuracy upgrade. Let's go.
To be fair, though, let's just put that out there. If you're able to survive in a country where literally every single animal has the possibility to kill you because they're either poisonous or mega dangerous, and you survive past 30... I mean, you know, like you're already part of you're already up there. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that they're crazy in games either. Like that already puts you at like the top level of the population.
Oh, unfortunately, we won't be able to put on a Twisted Buckler because we need 75 defense for that. But the Black D-Eyed Shield, the new best in slot, 80 range. 45 defense, back to medium fuse, bang. Look at this. We are fucking kidded. 3 hours, 1 minute game time, and we're in full Missouri with Zarai Van Braces. That is insane, bro.
They're Yautja from Alien. Yeah, that's actually a very good comparison, man.
So well, 1.8
yeah, I see that one
per hour now that we've got the Missouri on. Holy shit. Once we get the Anguish going, that's going to go up to 2, and then when we get levels, we're going to be getting like 2.2 mil XP per hour at some point. We're definitely getting sub 10. 600k HP XP per hour? Holy shit. Just came from YouTube, never been on Kick. You are the first inside me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean inside you? Here comes the 84 range. That's where we're going to finish off the fourth stack. I think this is the 4th stack. Yeah, this is the this is the 4th stack. Finish it off at 84 range. One more level and we can wield a Twisted Bow, which is absolutely insane. But in between stacks, we play a little game on my live stream I like to call Spec or Split. There we go, guys. That's a YouTube clip right there. Don't leave that in, Mike. Don't leave that in. For those on YouTube that don't know what Spec or Split is, it's a game I invented. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey!
I know this game.
My name is Escape, and welcome to Spec or Split! A game show where you have to decide if you want to split with a small amount of money or spec again for the chance at a bigger amount. I'm here on my main account in Maximum Strength Bonus. That's right, this is the Maximum Strength Bonus. You can get an old school RuneScape with the Dragon Claw special attack in a moment. I'm going to pot up, I'm going to pray piety, and I'm going to special attack my alt account. My alt account is sat here in Maximum Defense. That's right, this is the Maximum Defense bonus. You can go to old school RuneScape with the Elysian Spirit Shield's damage soaking ability. After I spec once, our contestant today is going to have 2 options. They can split, walk away with 2.5 million GP, or they can spec again for the chance at 5. If they spec again and the alt survives, they have 2 options. They can split, walk away with 5 million GP, or they can spec again for the chance at 10, If the ult survives, they have two options.
I will do this strat to avoid agility cores and maniacal monkeys. I'm petty. I mean, do you have the amount of ults to use on this to like set it up though? I think that's kind of what you need to have, right?
Can split with 10 million GP, or they can spec again for the chance at 20 mil. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your contestant, Piccolo RS! All right, Piccolo. You know the drill, brother.
Element kite shields.
Spec number 1.
Oh, hit me for 17 now.
It's a tank. That's a great start, baby. That's a great start. That's a great start. I don't even need to ask. I don't even need to ask. You can't die. We go for spec number 2 for 5 million GP. It's another tank, Piccolo. Oh my god. I don't even need to ask. We go to spec number 3 for 10 million GP. Spec number 3. Oh my god, Piccolo, you've done it! You win! You win! Oh my god! Come on down to World 533 at the Grand Exchange. Get yourself 20 million GP! Amazing.
Actually, I want 10 million GP once. Well, what he usually does when he starts a stream, he'll do like a giveaway. You can just enter and he'll do like a rollout. And I think it wasn't spec or split, but I did get 10 million GP because I got rolled from his, I'm going to say Rolodex, but like he did like a raffle or something. I don't know how you want to call it.
Amazing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There you go, Piccolo. Congratulations, 20 million GP. Guys, get down to the Kick live stream. I'm live every day, kick.com/EVSkate. And that's how you get a bloody YouTube clip, guys. That's how you get a YouTube clip. Mike, don't leave that in. You've been playing for a while. Consider taking a break. How about you consider getting fucked, dude? Consider
was that the same
fucked.
response to that message?
Wow, that was the easiest fucking stack of my life. Holy shit. I spoke way too soon just then. We are 85 range. 3 hours and 45 minutes into a RuneScape account. I have the level to equip a twisted bow and full Missouri. I can basically equip max range and a mega rare weapon within the first 3 hours and 45 minutes of an account being made. That is crazy. All right, 2 more chins here. 1 more, 75 HP. The Anguish goes on the final upgrade. We are now 86 range, 75 hit points, and we have 3 hours 57 on the game time. This is insane. We're more than a quarter of the way to 99 already. We are over a quarter of the way to 99 already. And we've been playing for less than 4 hours.
Well,
nuts.
Well, do they respawn? I'm confused. Now, what I think he does, he resets the raid every time. And I think because he's only counting the minutes or the hours that he's actually logged into the account. So I think he kills the stack, and then he resets the raid and sets it up with all his ults again. And then he goes back in, then he logs back into his character and then, you know, kills them. No, not that way. I think that's what he does.
All right, we were getting 1.8 mil XP per hour before we put the Anguish on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to reset right now. What's your guesses? I'm guessing we're going up to 2 million XP per hour. I think that's what we're going to
using
get.
chin stackers and those are players, not his ult. No, they're his ults.
2.1.
He already mentioned that then.
I reckon it's going to settle at 2.05. I reckon it's going to settle at 2.05 now. Yeah, it's looking like 2.05. That's a lot of XP.
You can also see in the video is like 10 clients open. They're definitely his own accounts.
XP an hour is fucked. 4 hours, 4 minutes on the clock. We got 4.5 hours to go. That is crazy, bro. Looks like we'll just get 88 in this raid. Just. So next raid will probably be the first time we don't get 2 levels in one raid. Damn. That's how you know we're getting up there. Next raid, we won't get 2 levels. Sheesh. All right, stack number 6 coming to an end here. We are 88 range just. So we won't get a second range level next.
Why did he not pay for the service? He rich like that? Because he's doing a world record, so he's trying to use the strat that nobody else has used before, I'm guessing.
Halfway. And once we're halfway, we're pretty much there. So we're basically already 99 range, which is kind of crazy. But 6 stacks in, 4 hours, 21 minutes.
He did the 100 million glories in 60 willy with 10 account. What is 100 million glories in 60 willy? What does that mean?
Can you explain the strat? Oh, can I ever, beast? All right, so what we do is we come into a 100-man scaled Chambers of Xeric. Okay? Then we chin down the shamans with all of the accounts. We chin down the shamans with all the accounts. Okay? Once they're dead, they're going to drop some seeds. We use those seeds to make overloads. Overloads will increase your range level 6 levels higher than a range pot will. So we get the extra boost from that. Okay? Then, after we've made those overloads, I will use 2 accounts to go into the Mystics room and stack up all of the Mystics in one pile. Okay? Once all the Mystics are stacked up, we lower the defense down to 0. We lower the attack and strength down to 0. And then we lower the magic level down to 0.
Oh, Torstal. Let's go. We'll take the
Bulwark specs. Once the Mystics are at 0 stats, kind of like how people do the chicken method at Corp. It has 0 stats. It can't hit you. It can't hit the account that we bring into the raid. That account then chins the Mystic stacks. Because we're in a 100-man scaled raid, the Mystics have 8,000 hit points each. And in old school RuneScape, you get an XP bonus if your opponent, the monster you're attacking, has high hit points. The higher the hit points, the higher the bonus. So, because it's the highest hit points they can possibly go to, we get the highest amount of bonus XP. And we can chin them for about 2 million XP per hour. Wow. Everybody say, wow.
Wow.
2 mil XP per hour? That's crazy. Thanks for explaining. I don't care. Bro. That's so fucked. What's the world record range? There's no official time set. I'm sure somebody has the fastest ever 99 range in old school RuneScape. But nobody has ever posted it. So I will technically be... I won't technically be setting the record, but I will be setting the record. 2 max hit, up to 23 now. Gives us an increase in XP per hour. Let's see what we're sitting at. There's a 23. Okay. XP per hour is flying up, ladies and gents. Absolutely flying up. Damn, it's pushing 2.2, dude. It's pushing 2.2. This is crazy. We get 1 more max hit on the way to 99. Literally only 1 more max hit on the way to 99. This is pretty much max DPS right now. And our XP per hour is sitting at like 2.2, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Coming to the end of stack number 6, I think this is. Stack number 6? Yeah, it's 6, right? I've lost count, man. 89 ranged. Getting close to 90 here. We should get 90 and 91 in the next stack. So we are absolutely laughing here. Getting ready to leave the CC and log out. Oh, shit, guys. Here it comes. 1 more throw. Bang. There's 90 range. 4 hours and 51 minutes to get from 1 to 90 range. That's crazy. That's crazy. Here we go. 91 ranged. 5 hours, 7 minutes game
10 mil glories. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Halfway,
I don't know the video.
We've got 5 hours on the clock. It's going to be sub 10 for sure. It's sub 10.
Let me feed my cat real quick. I'll leave the video running up there.
You've been playing for a while. Consider taking a break from your screen. How about you consider getting... Okay. I can't make that joke again. It's too many times. Too many times. Well, this sucks. I'm just fucking dead again, bro. There's no way I survive this. 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 Oh my god. Am I the best to ever do it? I might be the best to ever do it. Couple more throws. Couple more throws. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 92 ranged. We are officially halfway at 5 hours, 26 minutes. Luckily, we're getting a little more XP per hour than we were in the first hour. Because we are definitely going to finish in sub 10 hours. Which is crazy. I'll said it before, and I'll say it again. Dash it cray. There we go. 93 range coming in on the 9th, 10th stack. Once again, I have no idea. 7 million XP. We have been playing for 5 hours and 40.
It's actually fucking crazy, bro.
6-hour mark.
Holy shit.
7 mil XP on the clock. You love to see that. I've gotten more than 1 million experience every hour since this account was made. What? One more throw here to get 94 range. There it is, 94 range. We are 6 hours, 9 minutes in, and that gets us a new max hit. We can now hit 24s.
Why are we not hitting it?
Last time we get a max hit until we get to 98 range. So basically, our last DPS increase for the rest of.
Look, I just lost connection. Are we back? Are we still live? Just to know, still going the 9 goals? Yeah, on this account I am. Yeah, okay, I'm still live. Cool. I had a disconnect there. I never get disconnects, like ever. Let me turn this off for a sec. Alright, well, at least we're still live, but give me a second here. Let's see if I can reboot the game. Let's see if I can reboot the game. I'll let the video run.
Of this chinning, I'm going to go ahead and reset the XP per hour here, and we're going to see how much.
No idea what the fuck just happened. My entire internet just cut out for a little bit.
Gotten us up. I think we're going to be at like 2.1 mil XP per hour now, because max hits are pretty big. Yeah, we're sitting at a pretty comfortable 2.1 mil XP per hour here. Absolutely crazy. Completely missed it, but we got 95 range now. Next,
reset the chat
next raid, I think, might be the first time we do an entire raid without getting a level. Because we're more than one stack of mystics away from 96 range now. So we're getting to the nitty-gritty parts now. About 4 million XP to go, 95 range in 6 hours and 35 minutes game time. Here we do actually get a level in this next one. And look at this. It is exactly 7 hours since I started this account in game time. And we're 96 range. 3 more levels. Hopefully we get those 3 levels in the next like hour and a half. 8.5 hours to 99 seems like a pretty good world record to me. Seems like a pretty good one to me.
Something is not rolling well with the internet at the moment.
873k XP to go, which means this is the first time and maybe the only time we will do a raid and not get a level. But YouTube, I'm sure you're wondering, why am I in another fucking newer house, all right? It's the last time it's going to happen, I promise. I'm in the new house now. There's a bloody pool in the backyard. It's fucking sick.
Give me a sec, I'll go
come check it out.
check what's going on.
Kick.com/EVEscape. I'm live pretty much every day. Yep. And I'm going to be naked in the pool. So, I'm dead. Okay, time to log out, time to log out, time to log out. Shit, I misclicked. Log out. There's 97 range. There it is. 7 hours, 30 minutes, 31 minutes on the clock. 97. 1.1 mil XP to 98, though. That is crazy. 100,000 to go to 98. 8 hours exactly. We've just cracked 8 hours exactly. And we have 1.3 mil XP to go. 1.4 mil XP to go. Damn. I mean, that's what, half an hour? That's like 30 minutes. We got this. We got this. There we go. 98 range. 8 hours and 3 minutes. And this is the final max hit. So we can now hit 25s when we're fully potted. That's the last max hit. It's the last one we're going to get, obviously, because the next one is 99. So we have 1.217 mil XP to go to the final level. So 2 more Mystic stacks and we're done. Huge moves on the scene. When you love what you do for work, you never work a day in your life. You know what I mean? And that's why I fucking work every day. This game sucks, bro. It sucks. You see the guy that was doing a news bit because he won 100k on a scratchy? They had him reenact it and he legit won 100k on camera again. I did see that, bro. What is that sound, bro?
Truck driver was crushed in an accident 12 months ago. He then developed a heart condition, suffered an allergic reaction to the scratchy ticket.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking.
I'm not joking.
I just won 250,000.
Finishing the second last stack with 277k XP to go. Half a stack, not even half a stack, man. It's going to take me like 1/3 of a stack to finish this next one off. The last XP, and we're 99 range. Definitely going to be setting a new world record. Let's go.
I think we're going to reboot my PC for a sec because I don't know what's wrong, but I'm still live, but for some reason every app is not connecting to the internet. So there's something weird going on here.
Bang, there's 99 range, 300 total. Let's get out of this raid, put the combat bracelet on.
Well, I still have you guys here. Throw a sub on the stream. It really helps out the channel. And then you can easily see my message of going live again once I come back. So I'll be back in, I'm assuming, like 5 minutes.
We'll equip that piece.
So
put it on. Where's Hans?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hans? As you're watching this video,
sorry about this. I didn't know. I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
With the craziest, biggest stream of my life. You do not want to miss this. Check out the link in the description. Final time.